Well, hello and welcome back once again to the MMmNN News Network, bringing you all the latest news for LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed. Now, it's been actually quite a time since we last did one of these. Really, this hasn't been too much news. Most of the news gets released in the content creator program, like right before it happens, and all goes to basically one person because there's only one person really in the content creator program. And if I really want to do any news, I just kind of copying their video, which feels a little scummy. So I haven't really done too much. But there's actually some news today that's actually worth covering, I guess you could say. So it was, I think, Chinese New Year's recently. I don't celebrate that. But I think from like Genshin Impact had like a big event about it. It's this Chinese-based company. So I know it's kind of happened recently, and I guess it's like Lantern Festival today or something from I can pick up on. Like I said, I don't really follow that, so I'm not like the best expert. But on the LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed official Discord, there was apparently a news announcement this morning for they do sometimes little screenshot thingies or whatever, little pictures for the different holidays that are happening. And they did one for this particular one. So we're going to go ahead and look at it so you can see maybe what the news is about. Have you been able to tell yet? So I'll clue you in if you can't pick up on it. There's 4 characters in the picture. Zane and Gamadan. They're in the game. There's also Cole and Misako. I believe that's the name. They are not in the game. So yeah, this was apparently released this morning and then quickly deleted because I heard people talking about Ninjago getting an update, and I'm like, how do we know that? I haven't seen anything. I checked like the content creator people. I checked Maria, and I couldn't find any like announcements for it, and there was nothing in like the announcements page. So I was kind of surprised. And then I saw people had saved this image. People had posted this in like a different Discord. But this was a thing that had posted earlier today and then quickly deleted because they had not actually announced Cole or Misako yet as being added to the game. They've mentioned there's going to be probably an update in March and it will probably add 2 new characters. Well, it looks like we probably know who the 2 new characters are, though. Because I already recorded this once before and it sounded terrible, so I'm redoing it. I do want to mention that I thought of at the very end of that one, just cause these 2 characters are being shown off in this and not in the game yet, doesn't necessarily mean these have to be the next 2 being added into the game. Because this, I don't really know what the exact word for it, because it's not really leaked. I don't know, if somebody accidentally used this in the announcements, well they shouldn't have. But I guess for lack of a better, I would say leak. This leak might confirm that these 2 characters are in process of being worked on, although Misako has been in the files apparently since kind of the beginning-ish. I can't remember exactly how long, but I know like, I want to say back when like the first pirate update with Scarlet, people were talking about Misako being in the files then. Just because these people have been revealed doesn't mean these are the next ones. These could be the leak from the next 2 figs to come after the next 2 figs. Now, granted, I don't know if the new team actually works that far in advance. That might not really apply, but if this was like a more regular studio, they would probably have a decent bit of their upcoming roster already planned out, like Hot Wheels Unleashed had the first 3 season pass stuff in the game files when it released, so we knew what all that game's getting for like the first 8 months, a little bit under a year of content that was coming up for that game. And Misako has been in the files for a long time, so it doesn't exactly mean these 2 are next, but it would kind of make sense. I could see them doing the DigiJ event, adding these 2 into that, or they also maybe do a new event, maybe even mine a new event, instead of pushing everything all into that one same event. But it does seem a little likely that these are probably going to be the next 2 figs now. Misako being Lloyd's mother, this is a design specifically from the Lego Ninjago movie. I believe like his regular mom has like great hair. That's certainly not her normal design. And I believe that was also when she was working with Gamadon, so she might even be Gamma Army tagged when she releases. I'm not sure. I'm not sure enough about the lore. I don't really follow Ninjago. And I've heard people say that is Cole's design from this latest season, and I think from what I've seen, it kind of lines up. I think the latest wave has him a little bit, well, they have like a little bit more comic booky styled outfits that kind of looks like it a little bit to me, without having really followed that at all. I kind of wish it was going to be the one I think from last year's or the year before that. It's just been a bit. The one where they were like night focused all of a sudden, and he had like a big mace and shield. Really wish it was that one. Looks like he has a sword in here. I think that's on his back. I don't know what else he's actually has. I'm not familiar enough with his like the recent stuff going on with. I know at the beginning he had a scythe, which was kind of cool. Like I said, I don't really I watched the show for like the first 3 seasons until it got canceled. I haven't really followed it since then. Although Misako, I'm curious to see what her stuff's going to be. I feel like she might be more of an attacker, considering she has that nice sword and she also has a quiver, it looks like, on her back. I believe that's what the actual character design has, so she might have like a bow too. Not saying she's actually going to use that in her attacks, but it seems like she's a little bit more weaponed up. And Cole, I'm not sure what he's going to be, but I always kind of hoped when they added him in with him being the ninja of Earth, he was going to be more of a tank. Maybe more of a traditional tank for Ninjago. Could be really nice because I don't really like my Lloyd anymore, though he doesn't do as good of a job for me as he does for my enemies. But yeah, I'm kind of excited about both of these. Misako a lot more, because she was kind of high up, I believe, in my top 5 most wanted Ninjagos. Although I can't remember if she was actually in that list or an honorary mention, because I knew she was in the files. I can't remember. And I think Cole might have been an honorary mention too, because he's like one of the original 4 ninjas, so he really deserved to be in this game. Though, this isn't my exact favorite of him. I would probably like to have that night one. That night one looked really cool. Sorry about that interruption. But yeah, I would like to have that night one, or even his original one with the side. I think kind of like a wave 1 ninja would be kind of cool. Or even had Ghost Core. I think Ghost Core could have added lots of cool stuff into the game. It would be a nice kind of like extra tag to throw in there. Although at one point, Spooky doesn't really didn't need much more love. They still kind of don't need it, but they're not the powerhouse they used to be with Classic Space and Techie. So I don't know if actually adding him in there as another Spooky fig would be that bad. But I think having him as a Spooky fig would have been cool using Ghost Core, though that might have been kind of a little weird to do now that his voice actor, his original voice actor, had died like last year, I believe. So I can see maybe not choosing to do Ghost Core as interesting as it would have been. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It seems like they have released this by accident. So they pulled it kind of quickly. Looks like these 2 figs are on. I don't know. They're coming down the pipe sometime soon. Not sure 100% it's going to be this next update. Hope it would be the next update. But there's a good chance it might not be this next update, which is wouldn't be too big of a deal to me, because Ninjago's not like my most wanted, but I don't know, I've been kind of wanting Misako for a while, so I'll take it. But let me know. I know lots of people in the community don't like Ninjago, though I don't think they're really that bad. I don't really get all the hate now. But yeah, I'm going to, I'm kind of looking forward to this. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm curious to see if people are excited about this or not. Probably won't be doing a stream to really talk about this anytime soon. Though if you really want to talk about it, I do have a Discord that should be linked in the description below. If you want to hop on there and chit chat about it, because with the Ghostbusters event going right now, there's not really much to do in the game, so I'm not really big on streaming it right now because there's not really anything to do. So if you do want to discuss this, please hop over there. I'll also feel free to talk about this in the comments below. Are you excited for these 2 characters? Which one do you want most? What do you think they're going to be put in? New event? Rework DigiJ event? What kind of tag set they're going to be? Which one you going to go for first? Just kind of basic stuff like that. Also, what do you think about them accidentally kind of revealing these characters like this? Kind of interesting. So until next time, this is Paul Ripley signing off. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.